Manchester United have completed 3 transfers this summer, but Premier League squad regulations are now shaping what happens next. The club has signed Andre Santos, Yuri Tielemans, and Karl Darlow so far, with Santos and Tielemans arriving for a combined fee above £80 million, while Darlow joined on a free transfer from Leeds. Casemiro and Andre Onana have both departed, but United still face complications when finalising their 25-man Premier League squad for the new season. The Premier League requires that squad to include 17 non-homegrown players and 8 homegrown players. A homegrown player does not need to have been trained by United specifically. Any player developed at an English or Welsh club for 3 seasons before turning 21 qualifies, which is why Darlow counts under this rule despite joining from Leeds. Players born on or after January 1, 2005, and aged 21 or under, are exempt from both categories. This threshold means players born in 2004 no longer qualify for the under-21 exemption heading into 2026-27, which is why Patrick Dorgu now occupies a non-homegrown slot, while Dan Gore and Toby Collier fill homegrown places. Before we go further, if you're new here, this is Final Whiz, and stories like this are exactly what this channel covers every single day. If you want to stay ahead of every Manchester United update the moment it breaks, hit subscribe, tap like, and drop a comment telling me which of today's stories matters most to you. It genuinely helps this channel grow, and it means you'll never miss the next one. Gore featured against Wrexham in Saturday's pre-season friendly but could still be moved on, while Radek Viteslav, also classified as homegrown, is expected to depart despite appearing in the same match. The non-homegrown group currently stands at 15, including new arrivals Santos and Tielemans, alongside Sen Lamans, Aiden Heaven, Noussair Mazraoui, Matthijs de Ligt, Lisandro Martinez, Diogo Dalot, Manuel Ugarte, Bruno Fernandes, Brian Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, Joshua Zirkzee, and Benjamin Sesko. To count as homegrown, a player does not need British nationality, only 3 seasons at an English or Welsh club before turning 21. This makes winger Amad Diallo, who arrived at United as a teenager, eligible under this category. He is one of 11 homegrown players over the age of 21, alongside Gore, Collier, Viteslav, Tom Heaton, Darlow, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, Marcus Rashford, and Dermot Mee. Several of these players may leave Old Trafford before the season begins, with Viteslav, Gore, and Collier considered the most likely departures. Viteslav has already indicated he wants regular first-team football elsewhere. If all 3 leave, United would still have 8 homegrown players, while freeing 2 additional non-homegrown slots. That quota could expand further if Ugarte joins Onana in the Turkish Super League, or if United choose to omit him from the 25-man list altogether following a serious injury sustained during World Cup duty. There is already room for reported target Manu Kone, while new signing Tyler Thompson does not count toward either quota, since he is under 21. Further exits, particularly if Rashford's future remains uncertain, could prompt United to sign another homegrown player to complete their full quota of 25. Elsewhere, Manchester United's rebuild under manager Michael Carrick continues ahead of a pre-season fixture against Norwegian club Rosenborg on Friday. Santos joined from Chelsea, Tielemans arrived from Aston Villa, Darlow signed from Leeds, and the club has also completed a move for highly rated Tottenham prospect Tyler Thompson. Attention has now turned to a possible departure. United forward Joshua Zirkzee has drawn interest from Juventus, who are assessing a move for the Dutch striker. Zirkzee has struggled to establish himself in the Premier League since joining Old Trafford in 2024 for £36.5 million from Bologna, scoring 5 goals in 56 Premier League appearances. Despite this, his value in Italian football has reportedly remained high. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, Juventus CEO Giovanni Manna and sporting director Damian Comolli are seeking a replacement for Dusan Vlahovic, who was recently released by the club. Xerxes is understood to have received calls, texts, and video calls from Juventus representatives inquiring about his availability. Juventus's stated preference remains Randal Kolo Muani of PSG, though their £34 million bid has not yet been accepted, with Paris Saint-Germain reportedly holding out for a higher fee. Xerxes started United's opening pre-season match against Wrexham and did not score. In April, reports indicated Xerxes intended to remain at Old Trafford beyond the summer, though the situation now appears different. United may also have received a boost in their pursuit of Alex Scott after the midfielder rejected a new contract offer from Bournemouth. The 22-year-old is under contract with the Cherries until 2028, and the club has attempted to extend those terms, but according to Sky Sports, his camp has rejected the new offer. A release clause has been reported, though with no confirmed figure. Scott is expected to cost in the region of £60 million. Carrick is reportedly seeking a third addition to United's midfield, with Scott viewed as a concrete option alongside AS Roma's Manu Kone. Scott's Bournemouth teammate Tyler Adams has also been linked with a move to Old Trafford. Arsenal have shown interest in Scott as well, though Newcastle United's Bruno Guimaraes is reported to be their primary target. Andre Santos has also made an immediate impression on his new teammates. Harry Maguire, who captained United alongside Santos in the Wrexham friendly, said the Brazilian has already stood out in training. Forward, he has previously described his best position as a 9.5. United are reportedly assessing options for an experienced forward this summer, with a potential sale of Xerxes viewed as a way to help fund that signing. Manchester United have not broken their transfer record since 2016, and no deal appears imminent to change that. The club has shown no interest in matching the £100 million plus price tags attached to Elliot Anderson and Adam Wharton, and passed on a reported £85 million valuation for Mateus Fernandes. Chief Executive Omar Barada said, "We have to be really disciplined," citing a long-term financial plan. By comparison, Tottenham are close to a £100 million deal for Xavi Simons, including add-ons. Chelsea have signed two £100 million plus midfielders in Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo. Arsenal paid £105 million for Declan Rice. Manchester City spent over £100 million on Jack Grealish before adding Anderson, and Liverpool exceeded the £100 million mark twice last summer for Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak. That covers everything breaking around Manchester United right now: the squad rule squeeze, the Xerxes Juventus situation, the Alex Scott boost, the Santos impact, the 6 World Cup names on the radar, the striker concern, and why United still won't spend big. If this kept you informed, this is exactly the kind of coverage Final Whiz delivers every day. So subscribe now, hit like, and tell me in the comments which of these stories you think United should act on first. See you in the next one.